I heard someone say recently that music is the soul of the universe. Do you agree? Well, wherever you stand, we can all agree that music is certainly a source of relaxation and fun and transcends people, time, and places. Welcome to our Tuesday edition of Jamaica Magazine. I'm Adrian Atkinson. Today, we explore career opportunities in music management as we continue to focus on youth-related issues this Youth Month. Also, find out from Jamaicans this Food Month some of their favorite dishes. But let's head to the news. First, soon come.
Sometimes it's hard, but try and you'll make it. Believe you me.
Hi, I'm Jerome Bennett, OCR Jingle winner for the age group 14 to 17. As the OCR Jingle winner, it is my duty to help the OCR encourage the children of Jamaica to report child abuse and talk out. Child abuse can report it to the OCR at 1-888-PROTECT, especially during Youth Month, where the OCR encourages all Jamaicans to help us help protect children. Thank you.
Your eyes on the prize. So as part of your plan, you feel your ambition, and the Almighty One as your foundation. Hey, nobody get rich.
Good day, I'm Samantha Allen, and this is your GIS News for Tuesday, November 19. More than $239 million has been set aside for road repair and construction projects in St. Catherine and St. Anne. Information Minister Senator Sandria Faulkner says Cabinet has given approval for the contracts. The Urban Development Corporation, Port Authority of Jamaica and Tourism Enhancement Fund are collaborating to undertake major renovation work on the Turtle River Road in Ucherias.
The scope of works for the Turtle River Road includes demolition and earthworks, construction of asphaltic, concrete, cobblestone pavements, storm drains, guard butts, as well as landscaping work.
Surrey Paving and Aggregates Limited will carry out the work at a cost of $68.2 million. Meanwhile, $171.2 million will be used by General Paving Company Limited to rehabilitate the main road leading from Santa Maria to Sligoville.
The contract is for 6 months and the work is scheduled to commence this month.
Transport Works and Housing Minister Dr. Omar Davies is encouraging greater private investments in public infrastructure such as roads and bridges. This, he says, would maximize expansion in the construction sector and in turn spur economic growth. To support this, Dr. Davies says government has been streamlining the contracts granting process to allow for more efficient allocation of resources.
The first relates to the streamlining of various regulations which are in place at both central and local government levels.
Minister Davies says so far the lengthy processing time of between 18 and 24 months for the granting of contracts has been slashed.
We have reduced this processing period down closer to 6 months, and the objective is for even further reductions.
Dr. Davies was addressing the Incorporated Master Builders Association of Jamaica seminar at the Jamaica Conference Center on November 13. Haitian President Michel Martelly has lauded the contribution of the agricultural sector to Jamaica's economic development, specifically in the areas of job creation and supplying the domestic and export markets. Before wrapping up his state visit to Jamaica last Friday, President Martelly was taken on a tour of government's agro-park in Amity Hall, St. Catherine, where, among other crops, sorghum is being planted as a substitute for corn.
By cultivating the petit mille, how do you call that in English?
Sorghum.
Sorghum. You allow a lot of peasants to get a job, and you can do so much with this crop, this material. How do you say this crop? This crop. So again, as a president, I'm looking at replicating such programs to allow Haitian peasants to get jobs, also enhance local production.
The Haitian president also toured the Jamaica Broilers processing plant in St. Catherine and commended the group on its enterprising spirit. Agriculture Minister Roger Clark says he will be working closely with his Haitian counterpart to concretize plans for collaborating in this sector. The Ministry of Water, Land, Environment and Climate Change recently finalized an agreement with the Mona Geoinformatics Institute to provide current satellite imagery for the entire island. This was revealed by the ministry's Director General, Sharon Crooks, who was speaking on behalf of Minister Robert Pickersgill at the 2013 GIS Business Executive Forum.
The updated imagery will allow agencies to geographically reference information that they are interested in mapping with greater ease. It will also allow for the creation of derived products such as maps from the imagery provided.
And finally, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has called on the administrators of the Heart Trust NTA to continue improving their programs in order to remain relevant to the training needs of the country.
We must use this invention of our own imagination and our own hard work and sacrifice to achieve the goals we want for enterprise development and ultimately for the creation of a world-class workforce that we can hold up to the world and continue to say without fear of contradiction, our people are our greatest assets.
Mrs. Simpson Miller was speaking Sunday at a declaration ceremony to rename the National Training Agency's corporate office on Oxford Road. It's now called the Heart Trust NTA Edward Siaga Building. In his acceptance speech, Mr. Siaga called for surveys to be done on manpower and vacancies to better utilize the nation's youth. He also spoke of Heart's importance in training the nation's workforce.
Heart is playing a vital role in saving youth, changing them to usefulness.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Samantha Allen. Thanks for watching.
On your feet, brothers and sisters, good day there. How you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Brand new music, this mix up and play for the man like that.
Since 1954, the 20th of November has been celebrated in many countries across the world as Universal Children's Day. Our country, Jamaica, is among these countries in the community of nations that marks this day as an important one on its calendar. As Children's Advocate of Jamaica, I could not allow this day to pass without reaching out to the hearts of the nation about our children. It is my view that this is one of the most appropriate times for us to pause and truly celebrate the gift of our children. Let us warm their hearts with our love and show all of them that we really do care. It is my hope that at this time of reflection, the significance of Universal Children's Day will not be lost on us. The observance of such a day is associated with a noble tradition, as it was on November 20 that the United Nations General Assembly adopted the Declaration of the Rights of the Child and the Convention on the Rights of the Child in 1959 and 1989 respectively. What better day for us as Jamaicans to coalesce around our wonderful children? It is true that as a nation, we have had some very sobering moments with regard to the situations affecting children in Jamaica today. We have heard of the reports of children being harmed in violent situations, of them being the perpetrators of serious offenses, and of them being involved in morally unsavory activities and being exposed to bad associations. Indeed, on many occasions, we sometimes wonder aloud why so many people are hurting our children, and we are concerned about what needs to be done to make the situation right. There is no quick fix solution to this very disturbing reality, because the truth is that children live what they learn. Maybe over time, it is the examples that were set by the generations past that have now manifested within our children, and we are simply reaping what has been sown. Do we as a people need to reassess our own values and attitudes? Are we a part of the breakdown in society that is affecting our children? These questions may be disturbing, but yet they also provide a hopeful prospect. My hope lies in the fact that we are the architects of our own destiny. We as a people have the power to change the situation and to impact upon our children for good. If we stand up for what is right, promote positivity and embrace sound principles and hold fast to our values, then over time, I am confident that we will once again return to an acceptable level of civility and innate goodness. On this Universal Children's Day, which has also been observed since 2008 as World Day of Action and Prayer for Children, it is my call to Jamaicans that each of us, in our own way, needs to do what we can to improve the lives of the children with whom we come into contact. Let us vow to build a world that is fit for children by doing right by them. As we celebrate this very significant day in the lives of our children, let us make them feel like priority one. No doubt, some may see it fit to present their child with a gift to mark the day. This is a practice adopted by many parents in countries all over the world, and I'm sure children everywhere would appreciate such a gesture from their parents. However, this is not the only thing that we can do to celebrate them and to mark this very important day. Other activities that can be done to communicate the message of love to our children include showering them with attention and support, spending quality time with them, reading their favorite story, educating them about their rights and responsibilities, sharing safety tips with them about little things that they can do to help protect themselves, cooking a special meal for them and sitting down to eat with them. These may seem like little things that are of no moment, but to a child they mean the world. Together, let us surround our children with our warmth, preserve the value of family, and commit to playing our role in the social re-engineering that must take place so that Jamaica, land we love, will be a place where our children can thrive and achieve their full potential.
The Jamaica Logistics Hub.
The Jamaica Logistics Hub.
The Jamaica Logistics Hub. A topical subject on the minds of many Jamaicans. What exactly is the Jamaica Logistics Hub initiative?
Logistics is the process by which businesses manage the flow of goods, services, people, information, energy, and other resources through the entire supply chain from source to end users.
The various components of the hub will allow Jamaica to capitalize on the increased trade expected to flow through the region when the Panama Canal expansion is completed in 2016.
We are not saying by that that all of the project would have been finished. We are saying that there's a core set of projects and programs that must be implemented.
The Jamaica Logistics Hub, a plan in action to increase trade and grow the economy.
Many Jamaican youth these days gravitate towards the music industry. It's a popular career to become an artist and sing melodious lyrics. But what about a career in music management? Have you ever considered that? Get the scoop now.
They get the fame, top the charts, collect the awards, are recorded in the annals of history for speaking to the multidimensional spectrum of human emotions and experiences through the power of music. But the difference between them and the far greater number of musical unknowns is very often in the management.
Eptones, Ken Booth, Delroy Wilson, Alton Ellis. I mean, you name them, they came through my hands at some stage or another. I took Dennis to England in '74, the first time he toured. He was just about 17.
Junior Lincoln is one of a large and growing group of people who have merged a love for the melodic creation called music with a keen understanding of human behavior and a sharp business mind to make a living.
Some of the best artists in the world, we don't know anything about. You can be the greatest artist in the world, and if people don't hear you, how are they going to know? And how are you going to be heard? It takes management. Music management is kind of complex.
But it comes down to one thing: overseeing the business affairs of musicians.
There's two sorts of management of an artist. I mean, the personal manager will look at how they invest their money, how they do all of that sort of thing. The other side now, which is the professional manager of the artist's career.
If you are looking to join this career field, be prepared to handle just about every aspect of an artist's career.
It is not something that you can go to school and learn. You know, it's something you learn over a period of time with experience.
But school can't hurt. In fact, there are schools here in Jamaica and abroad offering degree programs in music business or a straightforward business field that you can merge with your knowledge of the industry. Whether you begin with formal training or not, getting started in this career is tough. One route is to cultivate a relationship with an up-and-coming artist you admire and begin to manage that person, create an effective street team, and have the artist grow. Then there's another option.
You find a lot of big managers today, especially overseas, started with a company, and they would have maybe 2 or 3 artists under their portfolio. So you learn your craft there. But you have this big company behind you that you can rock back at.
Whatever in you use, remember this is not a job that will keep you confined to a desk or any other static location. You go where the business or the artist goes. And this is not a 9-to-5 gig.
No, it's the opposite of a 9-to-5 job because you're on the job all the time.
And it's a job that is in demand, a growth field as some would call it.
What you have to keep in touch with is the change. The changes that has come about in the business and continually doing so.
There are some other intangibles to consider.
Temperament is important. You know, it's cool when you have to be cool. Most of the time you have to be cool, but you have to be firm when you have to be firm. It takes man management.
It means navigating the many moods of artists, plus all the people around them.
I think we all know that people within the arts are a bit sometimes not so easy to deal with, for obvious reasons, you know. Very moody, you know, can be very strong in their thoughts and vision and whatever else. You know, there's got to be trust. There's got to be confidence, a whole lot of confidence in the management opinion and direction of that artist.
The music manager must also understand how to navigate the transition from an unknown artist to someone with a following and further a national or international career.
Once you get there, a very important part is to stay there. And management is very crucial to that because it's not just music anymore. You know, it's music plus.
It's hard in my behavior, say I'm a sinner.
When will I see you again?
It's a family affair. It's a family affair.
Sunday is a family day. We like cook together, talk, share ideas and help each other. We reason about things.
I spend quality time with my family every day. It is very important because at the end of the day, you have children around you and you have to show them that, okay, this is the foundation, this is the way it's supposed to be.
They keep the family together and in line, you know, and especially with the boys.
In 2012, 11,964 persons were victims of fire. The Jamaica Fire Brigade wants you to be prepared. Plan your escape route, install and maintain fire extinguishers, practice fire drills. Look out for warning signs of dangerous wiring.
Don't cook and leave it unattended. Don't overload circuits. Don't allow children that are not of the age of 12 and untaught to be fooling around with fire in general.
Once a fire starts,
you need to call us.
For more information on fire prevention, contact the Jamaica Fire Brigade. Call 922-2523 or 922-0007 or visit their website jfb.gov.jm.
Our message to the public is prevent, prevent, prevent.
The Jamaica Fire Brigade, saving lives, protecting property.
Youth, let your voices be heard. Get engaged in issues affecting you, your communities, country, and the world. Two of your peers join us next, showcasing what's possible when you prepare to set your mark on the world stage. You may be surprised to see who they are.
Your voice.
I am Nikhil Ashmi, and I'm Yo and Blake, and we are. I am Nikhil Ashmi, and I'm Yo and Blake, and we are National Junior Athletics Champions.
I specialize in the 100 meter.
I go double distance easily.
How I found out I had it in me to run this fast? Well, my primary school principal told me I had the potential.
In a way, the indomitable Donacor led me in doing athletics. I read his story in the book of historic features. I was inspired, and I guess you can say the rest will be my history. Running is great exercise. You have to keep fit to do it.
And you have to watch what you eat. And that's a good thing.
Change.
But the coolest thing about it though is that we are making our family, school and country proud by doing what we do.
This is a vehicle to help me further my education. Plus, it is humbling to know that every time we take the track, we are standing on shoulders of giants. Our goal is to be half as good as them.
Our feet and speed speak for us. What are you into?
How do you get heard?
Your voice.
Sweet Jamaica, we not left ya. Tough yam and banana, we not left ya.
Finger licking jerk chicken, Helcher fish and bami, we run down yam and banana, roast breadfruit, sweet potato pudding. Jamaica food sweet. This November is Eat Jamaican Month, so let's make a pledge to use more local produce and less foreign goods. Let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow.
Sweet Jamaica, we not left ya.
Grow what we eat what we grow is the mantra for Eat Jamaican Month this November. I'm sure you've heard this lots of times over the years. Jamaican food is considered among the best globally. So we head out a road to find out some of your favorite dishes.
My favorite Jamaican dish is the ackee and saltfish with fried dumpling.
Roast breadfruit with rundown.
Kalulu? I love kalulu. Kalulu is good.
Rice and peas and chicken.
My favorite Jamaica dish is porridge. Cornmeal porridge.
Ackee and saltfish and barbecue chicken.
Ackee and saltfish with roast breadfruit. Also dasheen and yellow yam.
This is Romain Virgo. I'm here appeal to all of the youths them.
to just stay away from crime and violence. We know the temptation, the money, the fast life. People say them rate you, but that will only take you nowhere. If you stay in school and focus, then you can achieve anything. Be your own leader. A gang is a dead end.
A message from the Ministry of National Security.
It's a new beginning. New day is dawning. It's time to arise. We are the gene of achievement and pride.
Bold new beginning, time for action. We have the spirit to fight on.
This is Jamaica, this is our land. We have our future with God in our plan. We'll play our part building this great nation. This is Jamaica, this is our land.
Let us make every effort to forge unity and resolve to work hard for our prosperity.
Leaving our children a legacy of hope, breaking the shackles and smashing the yoke. This is Jamaica, this is our land. This is our we have our future with God in our plan. We'll play our part building this great nation. This is Jamaica, this
Let me hear the children say.
This is Jamaica, this is our land. We have a future with God in our plan. We'll play our part building this great nation. This is Jamaica. Come on, everybody, let's sing. This is Jamaica, this is our land. We have our future with God in our plan. We'll play our part building this great nation. This is Jamaica, this is our land.
Jamaica, together we can.
And that's it for Jamaica Magazine. Remember, today is being commemorated as World Day for the Prevention of Child Abuse. So head on out to the Child Development Agency's Prayer Vigil and concert at Mandela Park in support of the nation's children. It's a Youth Month event and ends at 7:30 p.m. Please stay informed on all things nationally by visiting our website, jis.gov.jm. And keep connected with us through Facebook and Twitter. I'm Adrian Atkinson on behalf of the entire production team at the JIS. Have yourselves a blessed evening.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.